Hi guys, when we look at my most recent blog, I've been talking about coaching philosophies, and John's recently just left a comment, which is why I've made this video. His comment read, "Really insightful stuff, Tom. What personal values and beliefs would you say underpin your coaching philosophy?" Personally, I think it's massively down to personal history and my background. Obviously, I've played sport at quite a high level for 8 or 9 years at a football academy. Due to an injury, I got released. However, I think this has stemmed a lot of some of my personal attributes, beliefs, and sort of values. He goes on to ask, for example, why do you value effort over winning and believe in equality? The real reason why I value effort over winning and believe in equality is that there's been multiple times when I've personally been in situations where I feel, you know what, this isn't right. You know, you've got people turning up to training, they're sat on the bench, and they're getting 2 or 3 minutes at every game. I've mentioned this in a previous blog post before, actually, and I've done a massive blog post regarding do you play talent versus equality. So if you want to have a look at that, feel free. He's asked me what or who has influenced your joke. Sorry, what or who has influenced these values and efforts during socialisation as a person and a coach. Again, it's linking back to background and history again. When I was at Bolton Academy, it was tricky. I'm not going to lie. There was times when I was on the bench. Obviously, I was a 15-year-old. I was very small, and I'm going to be honest. I did get a little bit picked on at football, and there was times when I was travelling up and down the country, and I'll never forget a time I travelled up to Liverpool Academy, and at the time it was Gary Megson was the manager at the football academy, and he came down to watch the actual academy, and I travelled up there. I was 40 minutes to that. My mum and dad, all my family came. It was a pretty big occasion, and I never got played. Every other player on the team got played, and I thought to myself, you know what, this isn't right. All my family's come to watch me, even the manager of the first team's come to watch me, and I never got played. And I'd hate to put someone or a child in that position where all the families there supporting on, and the coach just lets not only the player down but all the family and everything, and it had a massive impact on me personally. So I think that's where basically where I think the quality comes in. I don't like seeing people unhappy. They come and turn up to sporting and grassroots teams, and I want them to be happy. I don't want them to be, upset. Am I going to get game time? Of course you are. So since my last blog post about regarding equality or talent, I'm still siding to the side of equality is definitely the one. I don't want to see people upset on the sideline. I don't want parents coming to me. I want to give everyone an equal chance. They're paying money for this, so it's just one of them. If I just have a quick look at some of the philosophies that I personally believed, I came up with 3 main philosophies. Hold on. First one was equality, which I've just owned up to. Not advocating winning, but also giving 100% effort. There's nothing worse than players. You see teams and they'll kick off on a Saturday morning and they'll be 3-0 down in 15 minutes and they just lose their heads. For example, they might not go on to win that game, but the least you can ask from your squad is to be 100%, give 100% effort and commitment. And that links into the last point, which is committed. It's just one of those. Obviously, everyone's philosophies will change, and a lot of people will vary from others to others depending on. I think a massive sort of factor when you're looking at coaching philosophies is the type and ability of your performers. For example, my philosophy of coaching a grassroots team could be completely different to, will be completely different to an academy coach or even a first team coach for a football team. Obviously we'll be put in a lot of hard situations throughout your coaching experience, and it's your philosophies that then come into place. But the worst thing you got to believe is if you've got a philosophy, you can't just keep adjusting it, because until you know what you want from a coach, you're not going to perform it, are you? So you've got to know your coaching philosophy, otherwise you can't. You've got to stick with that. I personally believe you've got to stick with the philosophy, otherwise you need to have a real think and to sit down and think, what really are my coaching philosophies? Within a recent actual lecture with Cliff, we did a few different challenges. I don't know what that is, sorry, my bad. We did a few little challenges, and one of them was being put into certain situations regarding coaching sort of situations, which could be quite challenging and troubling. I think example was your best player of a team's who said he can't play can now play. Does he move into your starting lineup? And it's sort of situations like this which trigger your thinking, and you think to yourself, you know what, oh, these are good questions. They're actually going to get me going. They're reflecting personally on me as a coach. You know, what would I do in these situations? It was a really good activity, to be honest with you. So yeah, it was really good that. So yeah, just to sum it all up, really, I still think my coaching philosophy is definitely a quality, especially at grassroots teams and local teams. Like obviously, things might change in the future, but depending which route and journey I take throughout my coaching career, it's one of those. Yeah, if you've got any questions or feedback, just give me a quick shout. It was just a little overbrief, really, and just sort of a reply to John's comments on my last blog post. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.